Unfortunately, it ended in a no contest, controversial finish. He's joining us right now via FaceTime. And Ryan, I know you don't like to do FaceTime, so I appreciate you doing this very much.
No, you're good. I just got home, so we're good to go.
Thank you. I appreciate it greatly. So, did you or did you not poke Cheick Kongo in the eye?
Yeah, looking back at every video I've seen, there was, I had my finger was in his nose, basically, and that's when he winced and grabbed his eye. I haven't seen any picture or there was no videos that they brought forward or anything like that showed my thumb going in his eye, and like I said at the press conference after, I didn't see any videos at that point. I said, hey, if it did, it was unintentional. We're in, close quarters right there, pushing off. But then going back and looking at that, it was right in his nose. And then he, posts a picture of his eye being red right there. We were just in a fist fight, hit him with a good uppercut. So going back, I think they would come out with some evidence and proof that I did get him in the eye, and there hasn't been any of that. So
you feel like you didn't even go anywhere near his eye. You kind of like poked his nose.
Yeah, if you look at my Instagram, I put a little zoomed in slow-mo video of that, and it shows my thumb going kind of in his nostril. And then immediately after that, he grabs at his eye, and his eye was open before that. And so, that's a video that I have, and going back and looking at that, that's when he winced, and that's when he grabbed the eye, and that's when he called for, the ref to come in. And it clearly shows there on that video on Instagram that it was not in the eye.
Did you need to watch the video to confirm this in your mind, or did you know, like, even in the moment, there's no way I poked that guy in the eye?
I didn't think I did, but, the video just confirmed it. You never know. Like I said, you're in a fist fight in there, you're close quarters, and we were up against the cage at that point and trying to get some space to throw some punches. And so, I figured we were going to just resume. He was going to take his time or whatever. But he immediately was, if you look back at other fighters and look at, like Nate Diaz's last fight, when he has something going on with his eye, the ref asks, are you all right? And he sees, like, yeah, I'm good. Kongo, I think he wanted to weigh out, and immediately he's saying, I can't see. And they called it within the first, minute or so of him not even taking his whole time. So, for me, it looked like he wanted to weigh out, and that was his way out.
So you feel like he was just looking for a reason to stop fighting, right?
Yeah, I mean, I went in there and I hurt him with every punch I threw. A stiff jab right at the beginning. He started buckling. I hit him with a couple left hooks, and I mounted him. I was on top, and I could feel him kind of hit, his power just kind of decrease. And when that happened, I was like, come on, you're not going to take this from me right now with that. And like I said too, at that point I did not know, and obviously nothing was intentional at all. And so. I just kind of felt like that was his chance, and I felt like I would have finished him within that round. I was gaining some, good positioning and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, for running through my head, that's what it felt like.
Do you have any interest in running this back?
Right away I kind of did, but I don't know. It might be, I don't think the next fight. I think I need to go back down to light heavyweight. I think I owe it to that division. I want to be a two-division champion when they have these belts, and therefore I need to go back down. I haven't fought in the light heavyweight division in a while now. So I talked to Scott a little bit before this fight, and that might be the plan. And I'll probably stay down there a couple of fights because I don't want to yo-yo back and forth. I want my body, if I go down 205, to be there for a couple fights before going back up. But we can run it back when I go up to heavyweight. I feel like that's, being in there with them already, and knowing what to expect, I feel like that's easy money for me.
Is there a part of you that just kind of wants to end the back and forth thing? Like, is your heart really set on being a heavyweight?
I mean, I've been successful at heavyweight. I ran through that tournament. Literally in 4 fights, I have not been punched, at heavyweight. So I feel good, and I think I owe it to myself to keep rolling in the heavyweight division, and I'm gonna be, I've been doing whatever Bellator has been telling me. So they wanted me to defend the heavyweight belt, and now they want me to go back down, and I just don't see a reason why I wouldn't continue to fight at heavyweight and try to keep defending both these belts.
And so then we get, so like, I'll be honest, the fight was over. I think I watched your interview and it had been a long day of fighting with 242, and I turned it off.
Yeah.
And then I checked my phone, and then I see Ryan Bader and Rampage, and so I went back to my app and rewound the tape, and like I was like, what is going on at this point? It's been such a crazy day. What exactly happened here? Like, because we couldn't really see the beginning of this. Could you tell me your side of the story? What happened between you and Rampage?
Yeah, no, I was just sitting there talking with my coaches, and then, you exit the cage. So we went to go exit, and they're like, no, on the other side. And I'm walking up. I kind of have my hat down, kind of, thinking about what just transpired. And then there was a little commotion at the beginning, and I kind of look up, and there's this guy in front of me, and he's yelling at me or whatever. I thought it was Kongo's dad. And he's whispers something like, you did that on purpose, you did that on purpose. And I realized it's Rampage at that point. I think he was a little liquored up, and he was trying to get in my face and all that. So, basically we just got a little heated. So I told him, come on, I threw my belt in the middle of the cage, and they were holding back or whatever, and our corner, we were kind of getting into it. But, he went, before that, he looked at my sister, called her a bitch, and, was talking shit to my parents right there in the stands and all that. So it was pretty classist right there, so I didn't know how he got up there, how they let him get up there, but I was walking out, and he was basically blocking that. Like, I wanted to way out of the fight. Like, I wasn't dominating that fight the whole time. So it was just silly.
Wow. So to the best of your knowledge, he was talking smack to your parents?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he was getting booed out of there, right? And my sister, she's about 100 pounds, and he turns to her and he said something about it, called her a bitch and all that. So,
what?
And then he proceeded to get booed out of the whole arena there. So, like I said, emotions are going. I know Kongo's his buddy and all that, but I don't think he had a right to come up there and accuse me of doing anything on purpose. And acting like I wanted out of that fight when I was clearly dominating. I was well on my way of finishing that fight too.
You think he's trying to get another fight with you? Of course, you beat him at UFC 144, and I know that fight has always bothered him. Do you think that that's what he was really trying to do at the end of the day?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if, like I said, it was more of like a passionate deal where, Kongo's his buddy, or if he's kind of angling for a fight. But yeah, hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for going out there and beating his ass again. So we'll see. We'll see what Coker said he was going to talk to me soon and where we want to go.
Okay, and by the way, were any punches thrown or anything like that? Or
no,
landed?
They had security there. I walked up, and that's the only time we were close. I didn't even realize who he was until we were a foot away from each other. And then once he started, mouthing off a little bit, security ran in, and kind of separated us both. And I'm not looking to have a classless brawl after we just fought. It was clearly dominating his buddy there. And so they got him out of there. They took him out. They got us in our locker room. Took my family back there. That was kind of the end of it.
Okay. And by the way, I mean, it was, looking at your social media all week, one of the fun storylines, if you will, was you continuously getting your, I think, brother-in-law with these pranks. Yeah. And I must say, like, it's funny to watch, but like being on a plane and having an open bottle just like poured on your lap, that is not fun.
No, it's not fun. He's a good sport about it. We've actually been, he married my sister and all that, so I got to hold that over him a little bit. But he takes it in stride. He does the same to me sometimes. We just started kind of messing around, videoing a little bit, and then people seem to like it. And then it's going to be tough to keep escalating that.
Yeah. By the way, how much time was left on that flight? Like, how long did he have to sit there with the water all over his pants?
Oh, it was a good hour.
Oh gosh, that is. And then you get him with
the. It was better though that I had to drive before I had to walk through the airport though.
Oh. And he didn't, like, as you ended the video right when he looked at you, like he didn't like punch you or anything or do. I mean, I know you're Ryan Bader, but.
I mean, he's he's one of my cornermen, my brother-in-law, and he's actually a good boxer, so. He gets to get in there. We spar all the time, so it's not like he doesn't get his shots in or anything like that, But like I said, he's a good sport about it. He gets me back to just have a kind of a rule that when I'm in training camp, he can't go too far. He can't tase me or anything like that.
And then you got him at the A's game. Was that shaving cream?
Yeah, that was the A's wanted to do that. They saw that on their social media, and then they wanted us to kind of do something corny like that with just shaving cream and whatnot.
Yeah, it looked like he went for a double leg there for a second. Was that what he was doing?
Yeah, I was trying to grip a little bit. He had pretty good balance.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Amazing. All right, so is there a chance you fight again this year, or do you think you're done? Because I know they have that big Japan show coming up. Are you going to be on that?
Yeah. From what I know, we're trying to fight in December. So I think there's a Hawaii card and then the Japan card. So I'm all for. I'm even for trying to go for a rising belt, light heavyweight.
Oh wow.
I don't know if that'll ever transpire or anything like that. I know there's some talks about it a little bit, but I'm open to all those different things. That's why I came over to Bellator. I went up to the Grand Prix, the heavyweight Grand Prix, all that kind of good stuff. So I would love to go back to Japan. I actually fought Rampage back in the day over there, and had a great time. And I've been fighting in the States the last couple of years, but before that I was flying all over, fighting in Sweden, Australia, all that kind of stuff. So I'm always down to go overseas and fight in a new place.
Yeah, the light heavyweight champion there, the Polish guy Yuri. Is there talks of that, like a champion versus champion fight?
I just saw a little bit. I think Coker came out, with the media a while back, and I like that fight. I'd love to go try to get another belt there in another organization, and I love that they're open to cross promotions and all that kind of stuff. And but we'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I do owe into the light heavyweight division to go down and defend that. But at the same time, there's some big fights that need to transpire in that division that are coming up in the next couple of months too. So we'll just kind of play that by ear. But I think I'm obviously healthy coming out of this fight with Kongo, and so I think either Hawaii or try to get on the Japan card.
Okay. Overall, though, you happy with Bellator? You feel comfortable there? You like the way they treat you?
Awesome. Yeah, we just did a new deal too. Before this was my first fight on that contract. So at that point, we had some options too, and it really they made me super happy. And we definitely I wasn't going to go anywhere, and been having fun with them. They treat me really well. A lot of respect there both ways, and I have fun every time I go out there. And I enjoy the process. I come over to Bellator, I felt reinvigorated. It was something new. I never needed any more motivation, but having these cool opportunities, fighting for the belt right away in Madison Square Garden, going to the Grand Prix, and that was a lot of fun. Fighting Fedor, 2 fights ago, and winning the heavyweight belt, and now being able to jump back and forth and have these different opportunities to do that too, and have some say in that.
So was your deal up, or they just wanted to sign you before it was up?
Yeah, we signed it before it was up. We're trying to renegotiate throughout the Grand Prix, and we just kind of bet on ourselves and say, hey, we'll wait till after the Fedor fight, and obviously that turned out great. So I think I had one more fight on the contract left, so we kind of tore it up, did a new deal, and then that was the first fight on the new deal. Did
you consider testing the waters at all?
It really didn't even get there because what we kind of wanted, they gave us. So it was, we didn't even have to. It would have been stupid for me to go even look anywhere else. I'm not going to get what I got from Bellator really anywhere else. So, like I said, I'm super happy, and I was coming over, and I'm going to be here for a while.
All right. Well, congratulations on that. I know the fight didn't go or didn't end the way you wanted. You look great. It seemed like you were at that point on your way to a victory. I'm sorry it ended that way, but keep up the great stuff, my man. You're having a great run over there, and it's pretty impressive to see what you've been doing, and be pretty cool to get another belt from a different organization on your resume as well.
Thank you.
All right, and thanks for doing this after landing. I appreciate it, Ryan.
Of course.
Hello, everyone. It's Ariel Helwani. I just came here to thank you for watching our ESPN YouTube channel. It's the best. You know what else is the best? The ESPN app. You can get highlights, analysis, all that stuff and more. And if you want premium content and live streaming sports, there's only one place for all of that. It's ESPN Plus.